Going Biggie back. That's what my son says.
All right. Welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Talk. We've got a group here. We're just doing a little live stream, having a little fun tonight. Got the fellas in the house. Got some Toby, some Nick, some Jared, some Brian. Brian's cracking bottles, having fun.
Why don't you come over to my house and crack that bottle?
Deal. I'm getting. Oh.
You have to deal with a 2-year-old that's probably going to pass out in here in about an hour. And
that's fine.
60-pound golden doodle.
Oh, I was going to say a 60-pound.
So your 2-year-old's not already in bed?
Fuck no.
Shit, when my kids were that age, they were in bed by 8 o'clock. There was a hard 8 o'clock bedtime.
I wish, dude. He would fight me tooth and nail on that thing.
You ain't worried about hard enough then.
Dude, they don't have teeth.
He's got all of his teeth except for his 2-year molars, man. He's got enough to be dangerous.
Man. Not enough sugar.
You're not paying attention. I'll just come over and just chomp on your finger, and there goes the fingertip.
Ooh. That's fair. That's fair. Dude, I cannot believe I'm such an idiot. That's hard on the boulevard right there. So.
Hey, by a show of hands, who can believe that he's such an idiot? Technology-wise. Hey, Jared's boy, raise that hand. Raise that hand like you got a stinky armpit.
Put that hand up, Beckham. They got some more on. Yeah.
Like Beckham.
Oh. It's hard on the boulevard these days.
PP. I do.
I got the Stone Temple Pilots shirt on today. That's 90s. So, Nick, what are you doing, man? You're awful quiet. You must be reading something or doing something.
Killing people in Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. Playing Call of Duty, hanging out with us. That's pretty cool.
That's like a charity attendance. Hey, little boy, you be quiet. Hey, I can make us some food. Can you make us a grilled cheese? Cheese curds?
Cheese curds.
I'd be careful if he's making you food.
Hey, Asa do papa. Or hey, what finger do you pick your nose with?
All of the ones.
Oh,
he says all of the ones.
Yep, he's the one I eat off of.
I got a boogie. I got a boogie.
All right. Any dad jokes? Uh-oh, we're losing Scott. It's about damn time.
The Still Austin.
Boom, 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 boom.
The 4-grain. Did anybody? I didn't realize this was like a secondary market value, man. That's crazy. Some dude put that in one of the local groups.
Oh, which one is it?
It's Still Austin's 4-grain.
The
$400 a piece, man. I must have missed that one. I don't remember ever trying that 4-grain and thinking, whoa, outstanding.
Me either. I thought that was short barrel 4-grain.
No. Toby left. He's like, fuck y'all. I'm out.
Redwood Haystack, Old Louisville.
So, what are you drinking, Jared?
Right,
so well, funny enough, the New Riff 6-year malted rye.
That 6-year malted rye is solid. That's not bad.
It is very solid.
Yep. And it just came out as a single barrel selection.
For sure.
This is not
really?
100. Yep. Yeah. This is not drink 140.2 proof.
I bet that shit's fire. My father-in-law just bought a bottle of their toasted bourbon. It was all right. It was good. I've had their toasted rye before, and that stuff is delicious.
The 2024 toasted rye is better to me than the 2025.
Right.
The 2025 did not hit. If anybody wants a 3/4 bottle of the Penelope Rosé finish, it's yours. I'll give you $10 to take it.
He said, I'll give you $10 to take it.
Seriously.
I might take you up on that offer.
That you got to drink it. Hey, Babs will drink it. You just have one of the boys pour it for?
Yeah.
Sorry to disturb you, Nick.
Listen, you're not getting Nick, man. He's locked in on killing people.
I'll tell you, if
don't
you've
know
ever watched me play, yes, I do. I'm just
Yeah.
about finished here, so I'll be good.
You know, I am so bad at those games. I'm okay at Overwatch, but I am absolutely awful. I mean, completely awful. With other games outside of that. I remember one time I was playing with a group of folks, and we were playing Call of Duty, and they were killing me with a knife. They were coming up behind me, killing me with a knife. They were young kids. They were like 16, 18 years old. And then it was so bad. I mean, like, it made me feel like
I've done Overwatch. It's cool. There's also come out with Overwatch 2.
Yeah, I like Overwatch, but the other shoot 'em up games like that, I just struggle because I'm just not very good at it. But it's just kind of funny. I'm going to post this link in Mythical Maine, see if anybody wants to jump in.
I used to be a lot better at it, but I am not good at them anymore. Man, it's just
I got the news Havana too that I've yet to open.
Trying to see if I can turn you up without having to turn up the damn game, because I want to hear you guys more than the game.
What is that, Brian?
Penelope Havana.
What is that? What is I assume it's finished. What is it finished in?
It is finished in maple syrup and rum barrels. It's a double cast finish.
Yeah.
So they're finished in each of those
Interesting.
individually. They're then blended to taste.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of batch number 1. I've had batch number 2, but only like the 5th or 6th. Select,
31 and 7.
That's what I was thinking. What's 31 and 7?
So, you know, it's funny. I thought maybe we should try to get some of the Penelope pre-mix stuff. They've got like 2 or 3 different old fashions. Toby and I was talking about this the other day and doing a little episode about that, you know. Old fashioned in a bottle. I have not seen them yet. I've heard them, and but I've not seen one in the store. Indiana doesn't have any of that shit. Like,
my father-in-law has a
Evergreen
peach one from last year.
Yeah.
He bought. He never opened it though.
Evergreen, where I was earlier tonight, they have all 3. So if we need, they're like $27 a pop.
yeah.
And
But I
if we
think
throw
they're
out,
aren't they like 40 or 50 proof? Like, they're not very high. Like, it's only like
I do not.
20 or
So
30%.
that is not my kind of drink. So
I
that
don't
is not my
remember.
thing.
Well, it's just a cocktail in a bottle, right? So you just got to figure out what's the safe point, right? Where are you at? What's it like?
Quick safe point or safe word.
Yeah, that too. Having a safe word is important.
Ooh. If we want to get really weird, I've got the cat. Oh, shit, Scott. So Mythical did a single barrel from. Hang on, I got a bottle.
So the peach and the apple cinnamon old fashions are both 80, and the black walnut old fashioned is 76 cost.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah, so they're basically all 80, with one being slightly under it. So
I'm gonna change my name to Scott the Banker Guy since everybody else has got it. Let's see if I can edit Nick's name. I'm gonna call him Nick.
Nick the IT guy.
Yeah, I can't edit his. I was gonna say Nick the IT guy. Oh, edit name, here it is.
There you go.
I wonder if you'll see it and notice it. That's too funny.
Me or Nick?
Nick, I changed Nick's to Nick the IT guy after I changed mine to Steve
Oh.
the Banker guy.
There we go.
Oh, 8. So Cat's Eye.
Yeah, Cat's Eye Distillery.
Yep. So they also do American Light Whiskey.
Yeah.
And I've got 160 proof, 28 year that was aged in a Stitzer Weller barrel.
What?
Dude, 160 proof.
That's
Jesus.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I've yet to. Yeah, and I
And they
haven't
had
opened it because I'm afraid.
And they put it in the Stitzel Weller barrel?
Yep. for 28 years.
Oh,
It's a
my God.
28-year-old. Yeah, 28-year-old
I got you.
American light whiskey.
So-
That's a Weller.
So the funny thing is, that's probably when it was LDI. That was
Fuck
probably
is
when it was
LDI?
Louisville Distributing Inc. out of the Seagram's plant out of Louisville. I bet they just went over and got a couple of used old Fitz
Ooh.
barrels or whatever, and did the whiskey in those.
Well, perhaps we will have a dude. We could have a hazmat episode, like where we all spend the night or camp.
You know,
Jared trims his armpits.
if we could get the whole crew, I've been saying this for years. Rent a little Airbnb. Everybody go like a
Little.
like a 4-bedroom. You know,
No. We need all right. I'm not going to sleep in the same room as Mr. Tsunami.
I mean, say Brian and Jared can spoon. Barbara will come along, so I got her.
You
I got 2 hands.
You got Carl. But that would be funny if you get a big group of us.
No, put Johnny and Carl together in a room.
He's like,
As long as
bed.
I don't hear in the middle of the night.
Ew.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the 2 of them killed the other one. I mean, shit.
I haven't heard that noise in a long time.
I'm surprised.
No, yeah.
Look at that.
Nice.
Dude,
I was trying to read it.
I printed some samples. Oh, crazy. Oof.
Hey, we need to take a trip to Columbus. There's 2 places we can visit. Middle West. Dude, their rye whiskey, delish. Their pumpernickel rye.
Oh, yeah.
Have you all ever had any of the hard truth stuff from out there?
Yeah.
in Bardstown?
Yeah, we've actually reviewed them once, and I think we talked for a while there. Scott was trying to get himself up there to get an interview, or at least get him on Horn or something like that, but Brown County. But I don't think that never came to fruition.
Yeah.
Brian
Well, we kept talking to him, and I think we could still go up there at any point. We just got to get it scheduled to where my problem is that when I was available, they weren't available, because we wanted to actually talk with one of the owners of the master distiller, and like they just weren't, like the scheduling was just like almost damn near impossible.
Well, yeah,
Brian
what's
helped lead that, and then I was talking to what's the blonde whatever girl.
Oh, with the hair. She has great hair.
Yeah.
She likes women though, so kind of par for the course.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, dude, I will sit back and watch with some popcorn and whiskey.
It's a popcorn and whiskey.
Yeah.
Not
Not be confused with popcorn Sutton. God, I love.
Why not just put the whiskey on your popcorn?
This is one of Mythical's.
Time.
Scott, do you have this one for Mythical? The whatever siren?
Is that the River Roots one, or is that the?
Wait, let me move my big head out of the way.
I don't know if I have that one or not. I have a couple of River Roots ones, but I'm just not sure which one it is.
Yeah, this is Siren Song. It's 100%. It's a 8-year-old 100% rye Kentucky straight rye whiskey.
Let me see which one I got.
It's
I've got it.
27.82 proof.
I drank one down all the way, and then I've got.
Imagine that.
I'm not sure which one I've got, honestly.
Like it's sausage gravy, he's drinking it down.
Let me see here. Wow, that's impressive. I don't know who wrote that.
I'm like Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
That was my ass. I had to level one right here.
I've got the portal. I've got 2 of the portals left.
Yep, this is Siren Song. 6 years and 7 months.
Transfer portal? It's the transfer portal.
Whoa. God, I love light whiskey.
We know. It is good stuff, though. I tell you
I've
what,
got
Huber's is light whiskey that I had, God, like last year. It's pretty good, actually.
So kind of crazy. I'm kind of curious to see how that episode recorded.
It sounded good whenever I popped in, but
Yeah, there was a weird hum that was coming from the auxiliary mic, which was what was coming in from your all's feed. So when I'm talking, I'll be able to edit it out. I'll be able to just delete that. I'm just kind of curious of what it's going to sound like whenever Brian or Toby were talking. So from that aspect. So
Jared, so I have.
yeah, that stuff's good.
look
Yeah,
at you, beautiful.
Thank you.
Just talking to the boys on StreamYard.
Why?
Boys.
There's my lovely
Hey,
better half, you
Hey,
all.
what's
You guys
up, sourdough?
Hi.
Sourdough.
Sour.
Look at those fluffy shoulder things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
She's
built
like a mushroom.
Those replace
She's like a
shoulder pads.
leprechaun mushroom.
she's built for speed, dog.
It is satisfactory. Go upstairs.
Hey, how does she handle you, Scott?
I don't know. I have no idea. I have no
It's,
freaking idea.
it's like her nickname's Patty when you lay down on her.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was out loud. I'm
Can
sorry.
you tell him that you outkicked your coverage?
Yeah,
Did you tell
that
that
no,
story?
that's what everybody tells me, but I don't know that that's
What are
really
you
true.
trying to
No,
do?
I wasn't doing anything. Somebody said something in the group chat.
Oh,
Lee did say I
tech
got
support.
a video. No, I just flipped the screen. I can still hear you and talk to you.
No,
You gonna do this?
No, we already recorded like a 20-minute episode. Me, Brian, Jared, and Toby. And Toby dropped off. I guess he had to go do something. It was a test.
Well,
He
we
didn't
passed.
like drinking in public.
Without having Nick around, Nick, I don't
You had
know
to
what
fumble through it.
I
'cause I
did
wasn't
have
around.
100%. That being said, I think I got it figured out, but for some reason my auxiliary mic was humming like crazy. So everything that was coming in off the feed, I think I'll have some background noise on.
That was probably just Brian snoring. Oh, I was like, what in the world?
Hey, Jared, so one is 8.5 years, 129.2. One is 8.5 years, 116.5.
Yum.
I gotta go to Shrek's. Shoot, if you're near there, Brian, he saved me back one of the 117 Rise. I wonder if Old Forester has a bunch of them sitting around in their gift shop right now.
The high tear, the high whatever.
High
Angel
Angel
Share
Share Rise.
Dude, I had it again tonight. I'm
Is it
interested
good?
to see your opinion. Did you get two of them? I hope.
No, he said he could save me one, so I didn't ask to get a second one. I assume he's probably already, got those called for somebody else. That's the reason I wonder if Old Forester has some sitting around. I might be able to go grab a couple there. I really shouldn't be buying whiskey right now because I'm getting ready to have to invest another almost $2,000 into Brethren of Fools.
Wink, wink.
Oof.
Just invest that $2,000 into me and
What do you?
don't expect it back.
What's my R? I was about to say, what's my ROI?
Nothing.
If my return on investment is 0.
Think of it as donating to charity.
No.
No, not
Then
charity.
I'll
Jared.
just put it in my kids.
Yeah, see,
raise
I am
something.
good like that. That shit's gonna go in the Jared
No,
right there.
We just got billed. We just got the estimate on what it's going to cost us to print 2,000 labels.
Ain't cheap.
Yeah, for 2,000 labels, it's going to be, and we're going to do a 3-run split. So we're going to do some Kentucky distilled in Kentucky 8-year ones. That'll be 500 of those. We're going to do 500 at the 9-year Kentucky because our Kentucky juice turns 9 in October, and then I think we might do 1,000 of the Indiana MGP because I've got 16 barrels of it, and there'll be 9. We're just going to make all of them 9 years old. So, but it's going to be like $2,400 for 2,000 labels. So for the first run. Now the biggest expense is because we got to pay for the plates. They make custom plates to press and do all the embossing for the cap and everything. So
That's cool. All right, boys. I'm gonna hop off here.
All right,
Jared,
Jared,
go to bed.
Go to bed.
Adios,
Deuces.
muchachos.
Wow, I don't need to go to bed.
All right. Good night,
Deuces.
Jaredy.
Deuces.
Wild.
Oh, too funny. So,
Yeah.
no, Nick, we jumped on. We talked for about 23 minutes about MGP, Beam, Green River, Luxco, like the whole big shutdown in the market. And is it just a correction? What is this? What is that? So,
Yeah, I saw some of that news come across. So yeah.
yeah, I had to get something to drop for next week because I know even if we get together next week, my problem is going to be being able to edit it in time to get something out Sunday. So I needed to just get something out there. We went about 6 minutes longer than I wanted to go, but you know how Brian is; he won't stop talking.
I was popping bottles. You like it's Cristal.
Gibby gabby gib.
Oh. Huh. Shit, hey, so 33 people were laid off between or temporarily underemployed between Luxco and Yellowstone. 33.
Well, that's what's crazy is like the people from Yellowstone just sent me like I don't know like what a week and a half or 2 weeks ago asking me if I wanted to go out like next week to go visit with Stephen and Stephen Fonte and Stephen Bean.
Hey, say yes. Do perfect time. They can come. Yes, let's go.
Yeah. My thing is, I mean, we got to get it all squared away and get it scheduled. I don't know. It's just
do
crazy. No, I know. My problem is I got to get other people on board. We had somebody jump on for a second, the old live stream. I don't know. We had one or two here and there, and it just kept popping on and off. So,
Mr. Tsunami.
well, no,
it was not the legend.
I think it was just somebody that's a fan of the show, and maybe they just wanted to see what it was. But we're out here bullshitting. We're not really covering anything right now. So,
That's actually better than the Penelope.
What is
the Huber's light whiskey? It's their first. Is 116.5. This is a 2023.
Right.
Yep. Yeah. So the 2023 was in a cognac for about 12 months.
Right.
What's interesting is that when I did their barrel proof event or their barrel proof tasting,
right,
I saw a big old French oak barrel. I'm like, what's up there? Like, we got some light whiskey. And when this was released, I had sent our boy. I'm like, what light whiskey did you release and where is that stored? So it was the barrel that I pointed at. That was in the cognac barrel. So it's yummy. So I have like 5 bottles of it.
So the link I threw in there is a place where we did a D&D weekend up in Brown County.
Oh, in Brown County.
Yep. Oh, this place was great. The house we did it's like a chalet, that you would get in Gatlinburg, except for it was up in Brown County.
Yep. Gotcha. Yeah. See, it's 6-bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, yes. If I could have my own bedroom, I could sleep naked finally. Sorry, that was out loud.
Yeah.
They've souped it up since we were last there because I could tell they've done a lot more stuff. Last time we were there, they didn't have a jacuzzi.
I'll tell you what's crazy is my buddies that I play golf with, we found this place in I want to say it was in Virginia or maybe North Carolina, but it had its own 6-hole golf course and a go-kart track. And it was a 10-bedroom
Wolf Lodge?
No, it's a 10-bedroom house. And it had this 6-hole par 3 golf course and a go-kart track. And then it had game room, and they had a game room too, which was crazy. It had like 10 pinball machines, all this other stuff. And I was like, dude, we should just rent this and go down for the weekend and then like go play 18 holes someplace, come back and play 6 on the par 3 and get drunk as shit. And then go-kart, for, an hour or so or 2 hours after we get
that sounds safe.
Hey, listen. Nobody say anything about safe, Brian. But don't be a buzzkill.
Yep.
Unless you say the safe word.
Right. So last June, we my soon-to-be previous family and I, we rented it was a 7-bedroom house in Lawrenceburg, like
Okay.
an old house that was added on to a bunch, but 7 legit bedrooms. When you were in the very top floor, the third floor, like from the first floor, you could not hear anything, and it was like $650 a night. I mean, it
Wow.
was amazing. It had to be haunted. They had a fire pit. They had a game room. It was pretty amazing.
I'm just loving the ventriloquist show that I'm seeing over here from Brian.
There you go.
Son of a bitch.
I hear him talking. His mouth ain't moving.
Yeah. My lips are moving. My lips-
All right.
Now you're moving. Hey, Nick, I think you might be the person for this question.
Sure.
800.
Actually, Brian will be because I bet Brian's done this before. You know how Chad does the barrel picks where people can go in and say me a bottle, blah blah blah, their email
Yeah.
address, name, all that stuff. Do you know how
Yep.
to build?
Are you talking about like Google Forms?
I guess.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Google Docs or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of Google Docs / Google Form. It's basically you set up with a Google Form. Just it's LBC did that for a while too, and then you would sign up with you'd set up the form, set it up, and then you would send out the link for the form whenever it is, and then you go as people start filling it in.
Hey, Nick.
No.
He doesn't want to know how. He wants to know who.
Yeah,
He wants
who's
to know
going to do it? But I also want to know, can it be cut off to where like we can't take more than 100 responses, or if we have
Unfortunately, you can't do that. It's going to be you're going to have to cut. You can set something. I'll look into it for you.
I think you can set a number of responses because that's why those shut off, right? Like
Yeah.
whenever you try to go in, it shuts down. You won't take anymore. So I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know anything about it. But what I'm thinking about is for the barrel pick for SIPs, I'm going to see if I can't get, in order for me to do this and for it to make sense, we need to sell probably like 60 bottles in that group for the Brethren of Fools barrel. So, I think that'd be the most prudent thing to go through in that situation. I'm gonna have to delete this as soon as I get off.
Well, but say, wait a minute, you just did one. Well, I can't say you just did one, but the last time you did one, you did that for the Dynasty epoxy stuff.
Yeah, Brian did that. Yeah.
Oh, Brian did that. Never mind.
Somebody did it. I don't remember who did it.
Hey, Nick.
Actually, I take that back. My wife might have done that one. I can't remember the Google.
She
form.
did. I did the one for the Old Forester 100 proof. But yeah, Nick, you
But
can.
yeah, same thing. But you need to make sure you fill out for what you want the options to be.
Right. Yeah.
And if there's an add-on called Limiter. With
Right.
Limiter, you can cap it out at 100 bottles, 150 bottles.
Yeah.
Whatever you
I
need.
want to be able to let there be a maximum of either 100 responses or 100 bottles. I don't know if it'll do that.
Bottles.
Well, let's see. What you need to do is probably set it to say there's 100. You have 100 bottles. Just say this: you have 100 bottles.
Yep.
And the question is: are you limited to one? Or are you going to let people buy two?
I'll let people buy multiples. I just want to sell. I want to be able to sell 100 to 120 bottles because I think each one of our barrels will produce about 150 bottles or more.
Right.
And we want to be able to keep some privately for us to be able to do tastings and stuff like that outside of the group.
So here's what you do. You would kind of go, you would set up the way you would set it up. You do the, log on information. Then you say, how many bottles do you want? Understanding is number per bottle. I'm not sure on that limiter, what Brian was saying, but it could set up, depending on how you set up, that would track the number of bottles people chose. But you would also probably do an overage of around 5. And you might say, hey, we have 100 bottles. We're limiting it to 105 bottles. Just know that the 5 bottles that people pick at the very end, they're on the waiting list so that you can then come back up and do so. Because you want to probably build in a waiting list. Just to say, if somebody doesn't come through, you got your next set of people right in line to take it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But yeah, I was just trying to figure out, the best way to do that. But I don't know. My big problem is that, if we let these go at, let's just say $85, ish, how many people are going to buy, at that price point right now? I mean, literally, we just had this conversation on when we were, streaming earlier. Like, where are people at from a monetary standpoint of like what are they willing to pay 80, 100, whatever dollars for in those situations? So
I think right now your sweet spot, for I would say generalities is going to be 40 to 60. I think people can easily drop that without a drop.
right,
Once you start going 60 to 80, 85, you're going to have some hesitation with people.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as, quick snap
Yeah.
it up. Now if you can prove it's good juice, that's a whole separate subject. If you say, hey, this is, 8-year blah blah blah,
Right.
more likely they're going to snatch it up because they're still in the mind frame of what, $10 per year.
Yeah.
That I imagine a lot of people still have that in their mind. I doubt that's what it is today anymore, but there's still that mind frame if you can get away with that.
Yeah. So for me, like I said, we can sell it at $80 to $85 plus tax and make okay money on it.
Tax?
You taxing people?
Well, I mean, for us, yeah, we would probably end up just selling it for $85, and then we would just buy it from Amin at $80 plus tax or whatever it is. To get it as close to $85 because Amin can clear them for us for whatever, but yeah, it might be that we have to make it 80. Yeah, I just don't know what the number is. I think it'll probably be like around 85 or so would be my guess. But if we can do that, then it would be a neat little way to get people in the group involved. I just don't know how many we can sell. And if I can't sell at least 100 bottles, it's not worth me doing it because otherwise I'm just holding on to 1 billion bottles. We don't need that many to hold for being able to taste out the people and stuff.
Hey, Scott.
But I thought, what?
Have an event at the attorney's office basement.
So that's what we're going to do with some of the extra bottles, right? That's what we're going to do. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get the guys from State Liquors and Cheers and all that stuff to buy a barrel, and we will do
EDO. Oh, I will tell you
do our release party there. So to be people. So invite all of our family and friends to come over and buy a bottle off of them. That'd be another way for people to get a bottle.
They also have a store in E-Town. A client, a friend of mine, Toby, he's with all their single barrel picks.
Right.
So if we can get him involved, he can help pipe it.
Right.
Hey, do you visit Double Oak yet? Toby Strubing, just like the Love Boat. I know. Hang on, I will send you his. He is 100% disabled, but he's not disabled. Veteran. What is the no? Oh, freaking kids. It's my daughter. She's amazing.
I'm trying to remember the guy's name that I know that we did the barrel pick with. I lost his name. There was a guy that we did the Jono's pick with. I'm trying to think of what his name was. He had a bald head, goatee. Were you with that? Were you with me on that pick, Brian?
No, I wasn't. No. All right. So you said, hey, you want to go? I'm like, yeah. Like an hour later, like, sorry, dude, we filled somebody else.
Oh, yeah. I remember, yeah, they filled it. Yeah, but that was Trey. Trey went with me. Trey was the one. That was who was with us. Shoot.
I sent this to the wrong people. All right. Hey, so this is Toby. He's also trying to push his own page of sorts.
Right.
He's a biker. I know it's in your Facebook messages. Like he's a good dude.
Right. Well, that's fair.
All right, let's go for 129.2 next.
I was trying to get Speakeasy to come out, but they're like, well, that's a price point we have a hard time moving barrels at. And I'm like, good Lord, like that's how sad this whole thing has gotten. Like,
Oh, as in Derby City Speakeasy?
yeah. Yeah, I was talking with Mark Perry and a couple of those guys, and they were like, dude, I don't know, it's a struggle. Like, so. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but Toby, he's all about the I don't know, making a brand, creating a brand.
I mean, that's what I'm doing, but man, it's the struggle's real. I mean, like it's, I mean,
Those tastings.
huh?
And I'll say this. So Val, have a one. I'm telling you, what Smooth Ambler did with building a brand was freaking amazing.
Right.
Like so the brand they built is what made them worth millions.
Right.
You
Well,
Pernod,
my
they
thing
paid.
is, how do we? I mean, I guess if I could build a brand and get it to where the price point is like at that $70 to $75 range, it would make my life a lot easier. I just don't know how we make money at that to where
Right.
you can pay everybody. Like it's just insane what your carrying costs are. I mean, it's $5 a month for just per barrel for just storage and insurance and all that bullshit. You
That's
know, I mean,
crazy.
But I would also assume that as you build a brand, the price increases.
right, I get that, but see, that's the problem, right? Like if you start to change prices too early, then that's when people like they get offended, right? Like
Yeah.
it's almost better if you start off like Old Carter, right? You're just murdering people at $200 a bottle anyway. And I'm not saying this in a negative way. I'm just saying it like it's almost better that you start at at a certain thing rather than going another way. So I don't know. This is crazy. Toby Sturbing. Let's see this
Yeah.
guy.
Strubing.
Strubing, my bad. Let's see here, friends. It won't see all friends.
Yeah, but with him,
it won't show.
he attends.
I'll be right back. I need to go tuck little man down. I'll be back.
Take it easy.
Right, let's talk. Yeah, but he attends all the picks with them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the guy that almost got us thrown out of Old Forster.
Him?
Yeah. Yeah. He made a crude
Ooh.
joke about homosexuality. Yeah.
Well, right. So I forgot her name. She's not good at what she does.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
But she's a lesbian, so like she did not take that very well.
No, and she's angry too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Barb or whatever her name is. Yeah.
Yeah, some four letter.
And listen, he did not say something. He said something that was inappropriate. We were all like, "Whoa!" Like, but she was pissed, like mad.
Okay, so Friday,
this is the guy I'm thinking of. You see this bald guy?
What's his?
I can't think of his name, but this guy's the guy I need to get a hold of. He's at a bunch of their picks too. But see, there's Toby right there. See right here?
No shit.
Yeah. That was the day we were there, dude, and he almost got us thrown out. That was for the Old Forester pick, but yeah.
That's funny. Small world.
Bad, what he said. So, and I don't think he meant anything malicious by it. It was just one of those, blah, 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 blah. And I don't even remember exactly what it says. I just know that like Jono's got an email from Old Forester stating that person was no longer allowed to go on picks there.
Jesus.
Yeah. So he eliminated himself from any Old Forester picks in the future. So
Got it.
kind of one of those weird scenarios.
Oh man. Ugh. It's
Sleepy
wild.
boy,
I
are we?
pick up the keys on Friday.
Huh?
It's
Oh,
been
pick
long.
up
I've
the
been up
keys for
since
your
like 4:30.
yeah. Pick up the keys for your apartment and all
Yeah,
that
for
good
the
stuff.
rental.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
a
rent a
house.
house?
Yeah,
You rent a
three
house or
bedroom,
a?
2 bath.
Gotcha.
Yeah, house. Yeah, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, tri-level. First time in
Gotcha.
it. Like the basement will probably be like my entire office. I'll have a
Gotcha.
couch. So what's kind of neat. All right. Like the excitement thing is a little different. And that like I'm excited, but I'm also like feeling guilty that I'm excited about the move, about what I have.
Right. Well, that's fair.
Yeah, my kids like they're excited for it. Like
Yeah.
they can't wait till daddy has his place.
Well, that's good though. I mean, that's a positive, right?
Well, it is, and like in the packing thing, like I probably have maybe 100 bottles that are like in boxes. And they're
Right.
like the kids don't see them, but like I'm bringing probably 9 essential things as far as like furniture. 10 essential things for furniture. Like, and they have no idea. And and the kids are here until Monday at 7:30 a.m.
Right.
I can't decide if I want to have them participate in the packing
Right.
or if I want them to simply come to daddy's house on Wednesday late afternoon, where it's like the other house.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I know. Then I also have to decide if I'm going to buy, because like the mattress and the bed that's here that was Gina and I's. I don't know if I
Right.
want that, that energy at the other place.
Yeah.
So I don't, yeah, it's different. Oh, God, I go for like a steak burrito.
Well, that dude's name is not John. I'm trying to think of this guy's name.
Hey, take a snapshot of this photo, send it to your people at John O's and say, hey, who is this guy again? Oh, hey, I bet. So send me a screenshot of him. I'll ask Toby. I'm sure Toby knows who he is.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. I guess it wasn't Toby. The guy's name was Jack. I started looking through the group chat.
Oh, so it was Jack that made the comment.
Yeah, Jack was the guy with the thing.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't know White Stripes is on the mind.
I don't know either.
I think because I can do the boom, 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 boom. Oh, Dodgers legend Davey Lopez dead at 80. So our
Who was
kids are
that?
pissed off.
Who's dead at 80?
Dodgers legend Davey Lopez.
Oh, Davey Lopez. Yeah. Huh.
Yep. He's like, our kids are pissed off because like we got, so Gina got them new phones with T-Mobile, like the
Right.
Google Pixel, and then she has the brick. The brick, so it only allows them to hit certain like social media sites. Jack's like, Daddy, I can't get this. I can't get this. I can't get that. Such is life.
Yawns are real.
Dawn Surreal.
Yawns. Yawn.
Yawn. My yawn is real.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. I need some fried foods. I have not eaten since like 1 o'clock.
You need to eat something. That's funny.
I do. It's 9:25.
That's fair.
Yep.
I need to go back and find that damn picture I just showed you. So I can send it to this guy. His name's Jay. I knew it began with a J. I just couldn't remember what it was.
All right. Dealio. All right, fellas, I am outie like a German sports car. All right. I'll see you in the flippity flop.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
Yep. All right.
Be good, buddy.
You too, man. Take care. Have a good day.
All right. Bye.
Bye.